Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm your host for this evening of relaxation, and I'm so glad you could join me. Take a moment to settle in. Wherever you might be, find a comfortable position, maybe on your couch, curled up in bed, or nestled in your favorite chair. Let go of any worries or stresses of the day. Imagine yourself sinking deeper into that comfortable spot. If you have pillows, fluff them up for a little extra support. Maybe there's a soft blanket to wrap up in. Breathe deeply, feeling the tension melt away each time you exhale. Tonight, we're going to embark on a journey together, a journey towards complete relaxation. So get cozy, get comfortable, and let's begin. One morning, Amelia awoke to a symphony of squawking gulls and a persistent knocking on the lighthouse door. Stiff from a night of restful sleep, she shuffled to answer, the smell of freshly brewed coffee awaiting from the small kitchen. On the doorstep stood a young woman with a wind-whipped hair and eyes the color of the sea. "Amelia Langhart?" the woman asked, her voice breathless with excitement. "I'm Nora. I came in response to your ad." Amelia blinked, momentarily confused. "An ad? What ad?" Then a memory surfaced. Weeks ago, yearning for a companion at the lighthouse, she scribbled a note and tucked it into a message box, tossing it out to sea on a whim. Come in, dear," Amelia said, ushering Nora inside. The tiny lighthouse bustled as Amelia prepared breakfast, Nora's enthusiastic chatter filling the air. Nora, a recent college graduate with a passion for marine biology, dreamt of studying the whales that frequent the area. The lighthouse, with its secluded location and Amelia's quiet presence, seemed perfect. Hesitantly, Amelia explained the lighthouse keeper's duties, the long hours of solitude, the unpredictable weather. Nora, undeterred, beamed. This was an adventure, a chance to combine her love for the sea with the wisdom of a seasoned lighthouse keeper. And so began a new chapter for Amelia. Nora's youthful energy was a breath of fresh air. They charted whale migrations, their laughter echoing through the lighthouse as they tracked the majestic creatures. Nora helped Amelia with the lighthouse duties, learning the intricate dance of maintaining the powerful beam. In the evenings, they'd sit by the window, Amelia knitting while Nora pored over her research. The only sounds, the rhythmic crash of waves and the occasional mournful cry of a foghorn. The lighthouse, once a solitary sentinel, became a haven for two kindred spirits, their bond as strong as the ropes that secured the heavy lamp at its peak. And as Amelia watched the sunrise paint the sky in hues of orange and pink, a newfound warmth filled her heart. The future, like the vast ocean before them, stretched out full of possibilities. Amelia's connection to the Lighthouse Lullaby went deeper than just the soothing ocean sounds that lulled sailors to sleep. It was a melody born from solitude, a song woven from the rhythm of the waves and the whispering wind. Years ago, when she first arrived as a young keeper, the lighthouse felt more like a prison than a home. The vast ocean stretched endlessly before her, a constant reminder of her isolation. One particularly stormy night, fear gnawed at her. The wind howled like a banshee, and the waves crashed against the rocks with terrifying fury. Curled up in her tiny room, Amelia felt utterly alone. Suddenly, a sound pierced the storm's roar. It wasn't the wind nor the waves. It was a soft, haunting melody. Following the sound, Amelia climbed the long, winding stairs to the lantern room. There, amidst the machinery, a lone gull perched on the railing. Its white feathers stark against the darkness. As the bird tilted its head back, it sang a mournful yet strangely calming song. The sound resonated with Amelia's own fears and loneliness. But amidst the sadness, there was also a sense of resilience, a reflection of the lighthouse's unwavering light in the face of the storm. It was a song of solitude, yes, but also of the strength one finds in themselves. From that day on, Amelia carried the melody in her heart. She began humming it softly as she worked, the sounds weaving itself into the very fabric of the lighthouse. Soon, sailors started reporting hearing a faint, comforting song carried on in the wind. They called it the Lighthouse Lullaby, a mysterious melody that soothed their anxieties and guided them safely home. Amelia never revealed the source of the lullaby, but it became a symbol of the lighthouse's purpose. Not just a physical beacon, but a source of comfort and guidance for those lost at sea. The lullaby, a testament to her own journey through solitude, became a beacon of hope, not just for sailors, but for Amelia herself. A reminder of the strength she found within the solitude of the lighthouse walls. Years rolled by like the tides, etching lines of Amelia's face and painting streaks of silver in her hair. Nora, her once bright eyes seasoned with experience, had blossomed into a respected marine biologist. Her research on whale communication lauded by the scientific community. One blustery autumn evening, as the wind howled and rain lashed against the windows, a frantic radio call crackled through the static. A small fishing boat, caught in a sudden storm, was adrift and taking water. Amelia's heart pounded against her ribs. This was their first major emergency. Nora, get the raft ready, Amelia barked, her voice surprisingly steady. Together, they wrestled the heavy inflatable into the raging storm, the lighthouse beam slicing through the downpour like a celestial sword. It felt like an eternity before they located the floundering boat, a mere speck against the black waves. The rescue was a blur of adrenaline and fear. With practiced hands, they maneuvered the limp crew into the raft, the boat groaning its last as it disappeared beneath the waves. Back at the lighthouse, dry clothes, steaming mugs of hot cocoa, and crackling warmth of the fireplace awaited the shaken men. That night, as Amelia lay in bed, the storm raging outside a muted echo of the one within her, a sense of deep satisfaction washed over her. They had faced the fury of the sea and emerged victorious. Beside her, Nora's rhythmic breathing became a lullaby, a testament to their unwavering bond. In the years that followed, there were many more rescues, each one solidifying their reputation as the lighthouse's guardian angels. The once solitary tower had become a beacon of hope, not just for lost ships, but for anyone in need. One sunny afternoon, a young couple with a curious toddler arrived at the lighthouse door. The child, a girl with hair the color of spun sunshine, stood mesmerized by the towering structure. Amelia, her face creased with a smile, knelt down. "Welcome, dear," she said, her voice as warm as the sea breeze. "Have you come to hear the lighthouse's lullaby?" The little girl nodded, her eyes wide with wonder. And as Amelia began to tell the story of the lighthouse, the ocean, and the two women who called it home, the salty air itself seemed to hum a lullaby, a song of courage, friendship, and unwavering light that guided them all. The old lighthouse keeper, Amelia, settled into her rocking chair, the worn wooden arms creaking a gentle lullaby. Outside, the ocean hummed a low song, waves whispering secrets against the rocky shore. A salty breeze danced through the open window, carrying the scent of seaweed and distant rain. Amelia pulled a thick woolen shawl around her shoulders, the rhythmic click-clack of her knitting needles a soothing counterpoint to the ocean's rhythm. Her needles danced across the wool, creating a warm scarf in shades of twilight blue and seafoam green. Each stitch held a memory, a sunny day at the beach with her grandchildren, a fierce storm weathered by the lighthouse's sturdy walls. The lighthouse, a towering white sentinel, stood guard beside her, its powerful beam sliced through the darkness every night, a beacon for lost soldiers. Amelia took pride in her role, a shepherd of souls on the vast inky sea. As the moon replaced the sun, casting a silvery glow on the waves, a feeling of peace settled over Amelia. The day's worries, like seashells smoothed by the tide, washed away. The rhythmic creak of the rocking chair, the steady click-clack of her needles, and the ocean's endless hum lulled her into a drowsy state. One by one, her eyelids grew heavy. Images of crashing waves and swirling galaxies danced behind her closed eyes. A contented sigh escaped her lips as sleep, gentle as a summer's breeze, swept over her. The lighthouse, bathed in moonlight, continued its silent vigil, its beam a comforting presence as Amelia drifted into a world of dreams. Let the feeling of peace settle in deeply and allow the worries of the day to melt away. As you continue to listen to the relaxing sounds of nature and drift off to sleep, remember, relaxing stories are always waiting for you right here. If you've enjoyed this peaceful time, consider subscribing to my relaxing stories. You can also turn the notification bell to all and be the first to know when a new relaxing story awaits. Now is the time to close your eyes and continue to listen to the relaxing sounds of nature as you sleep soundly. Thank you for listening to my relaxing stories.